Zone 2 training, a moderate-intensity form of aerobic exercise, represents one of the most profoundly beneficial modalities of physical conditioning for enhancing cardiovascular efficiency, metabolic health, and overall longevity. Medically and physiologically, it occupies a unique zone between low-intensity recovery work and high-intensity anaerobic training, targeting the optimal threshold where the body primarily utilizes fat oxidation as the dominant energy source while simultaneously improving mitochondrial density and function within muscle cells. When an individual exercises at Zone 2 intensity, typically corresponding to approximately 60 to 70% of their maximum heart rate, the heart rate, breathing, and muscular effort rise to a level that can be sustained for extended periods while still allowing conversation. This steady-state aerobic effort stimulates a cascade of physiological adaptations that strengthen the cardiovascular system, enhance capillary proliferation, and optimize metabolic pathways that govern energy utilization. At this intensity, the heart, being a highly adaptable muscular organ, undergoes eccentric hypertrophy, meaning its left ventricle enlarges in volume and becomes more efficient at pumping blood with each contraction, leading to a lower resting heart rate and improved stroke volume. The arterial walls become more elastic and endothelial function improves, contributing to better regulation of blood pressure and reduced risk of atherosclerosis. Concurrently, skeletal muscles experience profound cellular adaptations, particularly within slow-twitch or type I muscle fibers, which are highly oxidative and fatigue-resistant. Zone 2 training increases both the size and number of mitochondria within these fibers, boosting the body's overall oxidative capacity. Since mitochondria are the primary sites for aerobic metabolism, their enhanced function enables more efficient ATP production using oxygen, translating into greater endurance, energy stability, and metabolic flexibility. One of the hallmark benefits of Zone 2 training lies in its ability to upregulate enzymes involved in fat oxidation, such as beta-hydroxyacyl-CoA dehydrogenase, and promote a metabolic shift where the body becomes adept at utilizing fat as a primary energy substrate, even at moderate intensities. This adaptation not only aids in weight management but also improves insulin sensitivity, making it a powerful tool in preventing and managing metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. In terms of circulatory improvements, Zone 2 work increases capillary density, the network of tiny blood vessels responsible for delivering oxygen and nutrients to working muscles and removing metabolic byproducts such as carbon dioxide and lactate. This enhanced microcirculation facilitates more efficient oxygen diffusion and waste removal, thereby reducing muscular fatigue and improving recovery capacity. Furthermore, this type of training refines the body's ability to process and recycle lactate, a metabolite often misunderstood as merely a waste product. During moderate to high-intensity efforts, fast-twitch muscle fibers produce lactate as a byproduct of anaerobic glycolysis, but through consistent Zone 2 training, slow-twitch fibers become better equipped to uptake this lactate and oxidize it in their mitochondria to generate additional ATP. This process, often referred to as the lactate shuttle, exemplifies the body's metabolic intelligence and demonstrates how improved aerobic conditioning enhances both energy production and recovery efficiency. The cardiovascular system also benefits from improved heart rate variability, HRV, which reflects a balanced autonomic nervous system, a critical marker of resilience and long-term health. Regular Zone 2 training promotes parasympathetic dominance, reducing stress-related sympathetic overactivity, and thereby supporting hormonal balance, better sleep, and enhanced recovery. From a metabolic health standpoint, Zone 2 training helps reverse and prevent insulin resistance by increasing glucose transporter type 4, GLUT4, expression in skeletal muscle, which facilitates more effective glucose uptake from the bloodstream. This, in conjunction with improved fat metabolism, reduces circulating triglycerides and LDL cholesterol while raising HDL cholesterol levels, thereby protecting against cardiovascular disease. On a cellular level, enhanced mitochondrial function reduces oxidative stress by improving the electron transport chain's efficiency, leading to lower production of reactive oxygen species, ROS, and minimizing cellular damage. Over time, these mitochondrial adaptations also promote cellular repair mechanisms, including autophagy, the body's natural process of recycling damaged components, which plays a crucial role in slowing the aging process and maintaining metabolic homeostasis. Moreover, Zone 2 training exerts a beneficial effect on the liver, where lactate produced during exercise can be converted back into glucose via gluconeogenesis, ensuring stable blood sugar levels and efficient energy recycling. The heart itself, as a metabolically flexible organ, can directly utilize lactate as a fuel source, particularly during endurance exercise, making Zone 2 training a dual-benefit approach for both muscular and cardiac metabolism. In terms of hormonal response, moderate-intensity training triggers favorable adaptations in cortisol regulation and enhances the release of endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which support mental clarity, mood regulation, and neuroplasticity. This is why individuals who engage regularly in Zone 2 exercise often report improved cognitive function, reduced anxiety, and enhanced overall well-being. Another critical aspect of Zone 2 training is its contribution to metabolic flexibility, the body's ability to switch efficiently between carbohydrates and fats as energy sources depending on demand. In modern sedentary lifestyles, many individuals develop metabolic inflexibility, relying excessively on carbohydrates for energy while being unable to effectively oxidize fat, leading to chronic energy crashes, fatigue, and insulin resistance. Zone 2 training systematically retrains the body to restore this flexibility by improving mitochondrial efficiency and fat oxidation capacity, ultimately stabilizing energy levels and reducing reliance on glucose. Clinically, consistent Zone 2 exercise has been shown to improve markers such as fasting insulin, HbA1c, and lipid profiles, making it a cornerstone intervention for patients at risk of cardiovascular and metabolic disorders. From a performance standpoint, even athletes in power or strength-dominant sports benefit from Zone 2 training, as it enhances recovery capacity between bouts of high-intensity work and supports overall work output by increasing capillary perfusion and oxygen availability to fast-twitch fibers. While Zone 2 intensity may feel deceptively easy compared to vigorous exercise, its long-term effects on endurance, recovery, and metabolic health are profound. By training just below the lactate threshold, one maintains a balance between aerobic stability and manageable fatigue, creating the perfect environment for building sustainable fitness without excessive physiological stress. Scientifically, this corresponds to maintaining blood lactate concentrations around 1.7 to 2.0 millimoles per liter, a level at which aerobic metabolism dominates but anaerobic contribution begins to rise slightly, stimulating adaptation without overtraining. Heart rate-based methods can estimate this zone, typically around 65 to 75% of maximum heart rate, but more precise determination can be achieved through lactate or gas exchange testing in a clinical or performance lab. Practically, the talk test serves as a reliable guide. If one can sustain conversation but not sing easily, they are likely in Zone 2. Over weeks and months, this form of training induces remarkable structural and functional changes in the heart, vasculature, and skeletal muscles, cumulatively enhancing aerobic power, energy efficiency, and health span. In the context of chronic disease prevention, Zone 2 training serves as a powerful non-pharmacological intervention that mitigates the root causes of modern metabolic disorders. By increasing fat oxidation, improving insulin action, and reducing systemic inflammation, it directly addresses the underlying physiological dysfunctions that contribute to obesity, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease. Additionally, this steady-state cardio promotes lymphatic circulation and improves endothelial nitric oxide synthesis, which collectively support vascular health and tissue oxygenation. The improved oxygen-carrying capacity of red blood cells, coupled with enhanced mitochondrial density, allows individuals to perform daily activities with greater ease and less fatigue. Furthermore, consistent engagement in Zone 2 activity has been correlated with longer telomere length, a biomarker of cellular aging, indicating potential anti-aging benefits at the genetic level. In neurological terms, improved oxygen and nutrient delivery to the brain enhances cognitive function and resilience, reducing the risk of neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's. For patients with cardiac conditions, Zone 2 training offers a safe and effective method for cardiac rehabilitation, as it strengthens the myocardium without excessive stress on the cardiovascular system. It also lowers systemic inflammation by modulating cytokine profiles and enhances mitochondrial biogenesis through the activation of PGC1-alpha, a key regulator of energy metabolism and cellular adaptation. Over time, the cumulative benefits of Zone 2 training manifest in improved physical stamina, emotional balance, and overall health span. An extended period of life spent in good health, free from chronic disease. Unlike high-intensity workouts that impose substantial stress on the body and nervous system, Zone 2 work can be performed frequently without compromising recovery, making it sustainable for individuals across all age groups and fitness levels. It builds the aerobic foundation upon which all other forms of fitness can be layered, providing the physiological resilience required for both athletic performance and long-term vitality. In essence, Zone 2 training represents the sweet spot of exercise physiology, a scientifically grounded, medically validated, and highly sustainable form of training that nurtures the body's core systems. Through enhanced mitochondrial function, improved cardiovascular efficiency, balanced metabolic regulation, and superior energy utilization, it stands as one of the most potent lifestyle interventions available for optimizing both health and longevity.